Hello everyone and welcome to this little cannoning guide on pitforge.com. This is just a short introduction, but this is going to be a series, and in this episode number uno I am going to do some extremely basic cannoning, starting from like the absolute basic, and then we're gonna just keep doing bigger and bigger cannons. But I hope you guys enjoy, and I'm gonna try and find us a raid to show some stuff in. F-raid and scout. Alright guys, I found a perfect little base to show the first two cannons that I was planning on showing you guys today. It's very likely that this cannon is not gonna be enough, so that's why I'm doing both on this one raid. But the absolute most basic thing you can do while raiding in Minecraft is this cannon. That's the whole build. It's full, it's complete, let's go. This is pretty much only to show off how you use it, but this is a very useful cannon. You will be surprised. Mostly when the houses are closer. I'm gonna guess it should have been about here, but this is just for the show anyways. So pretty much, if this TNT blows up while this is active, but haven't blown up yet, it's gonna shoot it. So I'm just gonna show you right away. We activate that, and we activate that. And that is pretty much it for the first cannon. I'm gonna shoot another shot, just, you know, for the fun of it. But this is it. This is good for close ranges. If you want to blow up a wall that is basically here. If it were a wall here, it would go up higher. And yeah, this is pretty much it for the first cannon. Also, you see, this is random. It's gonna go way to the side. So yeah, not the most trusted cannon, but it's handy. It's super fast. And especially it shows off how TNT works. Alright guys, I'm probably gonna cut this, but I'm gonna go over here and build our second cannon. Alright guys, I have just moved over from the other side. And let's do it. Cannon number 2. This is probably gonna be like the most used cannon there is. We build up a little wall right here. We take a slab right there, a water bucket at the back, redstone here, redstone here, a button here, a button here. Last stop, TNT here. This is important. It has to be a slab here, and it has to be a block here. Reason is, when this TNT gets in this block, by this, it's gonna activate this. TNT that leads into a slab will not activate, so I can push this button and nothing happens. That's important, because we're gonna add our power here, which is gonna flow up. And what this is gonna do is, left button starts the TNT at the water. The water pushes it to this block, which is just in front of the TNT we want to shoot, while this button activates the TNT. So it's pretty much like our small little cannon, only that this time we can control how much power. It's gonna be shooting more straight, it shoots on a slab. So yeah, let's try this out. As the other cannon, it's way too short. So this time we're gonna shoot 2 TNTs. Oops. And you can immediately see the effect. There's 2 chests in there, which I am of course going to be looting in this episode. But cannoning is fun, so let's do one more shot. Let's do 2 TNTs again. This button first. Alright, before we break everything, let's go and see our loot. 4 chickens. No thanks. I think I can handle without that. Oh look, some TNT back. That is great. And some pearls. I don't need potions. Think we should be good. Great raid, great raid. Alright guys, last cannon of this episode. This is a one-click cannon, meaning that everything is gonna be done every time I click this button. So what do we have? We have redstone running on both sides. Here, this time we have dispensers, which is automatically gonna put out our power, which is gonna flow up to this block and shoot this TNT towards this base. More than that, I have put a small barrel on, which is these blocks that goes outside where the TNT is, which just makes it more accurate by like making it follow this tunnel. And the base I found is covered in a big wall with an obsidian base in the middle. So we have built ourselves up a bit, which is a very common thing when you need these kind of cannons anyways. So we're just bypassing this wall to go for that wall. This dispenser is empty, so we're doing a free TNT power to see what happens. So let's go. I didn't load fast enough. Let's see what happens again. That looked good. Uh-oh. Alright guys, back at the cannon. I've added just a little bit more delay. Instead of this, we've filled this up and added one more tick here. So it's four full and one tick on that one. And let's keep firing. Looks pretty good. I'm afraid that I may be a chunk too far away for it to actually load in, so... You know what? I'm just gonna shoot a bunch of shots. And then we're gonna go over there and see what we've done. Alright guys, let's only shoot this and one more shot, see what happens. And there we go. I think they should be good. Unfortunately for me, the recording and the raid, I am on my last E-Pearl. I should have brought more. Oh, and there's the explosions. And it looks like we did some damage. So let's see if we can get in. And we are indeed in. Let's see, where does this lead? What? Okay. These guys are smart. But at least we did make it in. And I do think I showed the point of the cannon. Alright guys, that's it for this episode. I do hope you found it useful. And if you did, or if you just wish to learn even more about cannoning, stay tuned for the next episode. Peace!